Flying alone as a kid or teenager, is this possible? When can I fly alone? What age? What are the rules? What is the best airline here? Are there any special programs for teenagers? Are there special prices? That's the topic of today's video. Stay tuned. Hello, I'm Mark. I love traveling around the world. I've flown with many airlines, and today I want to share my experience with you. Let's imagine a situation. You're young, living in Denver, Colorado, and you want to visit your friend who lives in Seattle. Can you fly alone, or do you need to travel with an adult? Or imagine during the big school holidays, taking a trip to the beach without parents. It could be an exciting adventure for a teenager. But in which countries is this possible? Which airlines allow you to fly alone? Now, when we say flying alone, we mean truly solo, without requiring an unaccompanied minor service or any special assistance. Ryanair. Let's start with Ryanair, the European low-cost carrier. In one of my recent videos, we celebrated the great advantages of this airline. But there's one major drawback when we're talking about Ryanair. The Irish airline has one disadvantage we never mentioned. Ryanair has one of the strictest rules when it comes to the minimum age for flying alone. While kids with other airlines can start traveling alone at a relatively young age, Ryanair sets the bar high. You need to be at least 16 years old to fly alone with them. On the other hand, the German airline Eurowings, which is a counterpart to Ryanair, and Germany famous for overruling almost everything, in this case shows a really relaxed face. Eurowings allows you to leave your home and conquer the world as soon as you celebrate your 12th birthday. Moving over to the US, things are a bit simpler. Most airlines, like JetBlue, Spirit, United, Delta, and American Airlines, agree on 15 as the minimum age for flying solo. But there's one notable exception. Southwest Airlines and WestJet, you can fly solo starting at age 12. Which is fantastic news for younger travelers. Of course, we can't end this topic without looking at some of the world's best airlines: Emirates, Etihad, Qatar Airways, and Singapore Airlines. All these carriers allow young passengers to fly solo starting at age 12. This is quite surprising compared to the stricter rules we see in the US. Lastly, let's look at China's major airlines. With Air China, China Airlines, China Eastern, and China Southern Airlines, you can all fly solo once you turn 12. And what about Australia's Qantas? Qantas aligns with the elite airlines, allowing solo travel starting at age 12 as well. But what are the reasons for these differing regulations? In the USA, most airlines have agreed on 15 years as the minimum age. In the UK, they prefer to see 16 years, while in the rest of the world, including good old Germany, you can travel alone around the world as early as 12 years old. Airlines have different rules and reasons behind these policies. The main reason is safety. Airlines need to ensure that young travelers are capable of navigating busy airports, finding their gates, and managing themselves in unexpected situations, such as delays or missed connections. For younger children, these challenges can be overwhelming, so stricter age requirements are often put in place. Legal regulations also play a huge role. Different countries have varying laws regarding minors traveling alone, and airlines must comply with these local rules to avoid legal complications. For example, some nations may require parental consent forms or specific supervision for minors under a certain age, which directly impacts airline policies. But it's not just about rules and laws. Culture also has a big say in these age limits. In some parts of the world, children are encouraged to be independent at a younger age, while in others, solo travel may be seen as risky until they are older. This cultural perspective often shapes the policies airlines adopt in their home markets. Operational factors also influence these decisions. Managing unaccompanied minors requires extra resources, dedicated staff, special check-in procedures, and careful monitoring during the flight. For low-cost airlines with streamlined operations, these added complexities might not align with their business model, leading to higher age limits for solo travel. In contrast, premium carriers, with their robust customer service infrastructure, are often more flexible and willing to accommodate younger passengers. There's also the matter of liability. Airlines are keenly aware of the potential risks involved with transporting unaccompanied minors. From ensuring they board the correct flight to addressing their needs during travel, the responsibility is significant. This is why most airlines clearly define when they officially take responsibility for young travelers. For many, this begins after check-in, either when the child is escorted to the departure gate or when they physically board the aircraft. In some cases, responsibility begins as they step onto the aircraft stairway or upon entering the plane itself. This point of responsibility varies between airlines and reflects how each one handles the complexities of caring for young passengers. However, it's not all about avoiding risks. Some airlines see younger passengers as an opportunity. Offering family-friendly policies and services like discounted fares, special meals, or in-flight entertainment tailored to kids can be a way to attract more families and build long-term customer loyalty. These airlines often take pride in creating a safe and welcoming environment for young adventurers. Ultimately, these differing rules are a reflection of the unique priorities and challenges faced by each airline. Whether it's safety, culture, or business strategy, every airline has its own reasons for setting the age limits where they do. And for travelers, understanding these rules isn't just useful, it's part of preparing for your next adventure in the skies. That brings us to the next point. Which airline is the best from a child's perspective? This leads us to the question of which airline offers the best suites, the best entertainment, and the most friendly and child-friendly flight attendants. Ideally, we'd ask the teenagers themselves, or we could evaluate the service on our upcoming flights through the eyes of a child. When it comes to the most child and teenager-friendly airlines, some truly stand out. Singapore Airlines consistently tops the list, offering child-friendly meals, activity kits, and a wide range of in-flight entertainment for kids. Their attentive cabin crew are specially trained to assist families, ensuring a stress-free experience. Emirates is another standout airline, providing young passengers with dedicated kids channels, complimentary toys, and activity packs. Families can also benefit from priority boarding and free stroller services at Dubai International Airport, making the journey smoother for parents with little ones. Qatar Airways caters to young travelers with their Oryx One entertainment system, which includes movies, games, and shows for kids. They also provide activity kits featuring plush toys and coloring books, making the flight an enjoyable adventure. Etihad Airways goes the extra mile with their Flying Nanny service, where trained staff help keep kids entertained during long-haul flights. They also offer kid-friendly meals and activity packs to make the experience memorable for young travelers. In Europe, Lufthansa offers discounted fares for children and keeps them entertained with toys, games, and child-friendly entertainment on board. Their family check-in counters at major German airports are an added bonus for traveling parents. British Airways also shines in this category, offering kids activity packs, child-friendly meal options, and a robust in-flight entertainment system tailored for families. Similarly, Air France provides discounted child fares, special meals, and toys to keep young travelers engaged. For families traveling across the Pacific, Japan Airlines, JAL, and All Nippon Airways, ANA, are excellent choices. JAL offers family-friendly seating zones, special children's meals, and even baby bassinets for infants. ANA provides similar services along with an impressive selection of anime and kids' movies in their in-flight entertainment. Air New Zealand deserves mention for its innovative Sky Couch feature, which transforms a row of economy seats into a comfortable flat space, perfect for families traveling together. Their dedicated kids' meals and activity kits add to the appeal. In North America, JetBlue is a favorite among families, offering free snacks, a spacious cabin layout, and kid-friendly entertainment options. Delta Airlines also caters to young passengers with family seating arrangements and complimentary entertainment tailored for kids. Overall, airlines that focus on family-friendly services create a welcoming and enjoyable experience for young travelers. From entertainment and meals to priority services at airports, these carriers go above and beyond to ensure that flying becomes an adventure for children and teenagers alike. Now we come to the last point. Are there any special prices for teenagers? It's clear that babies often travel for free. Babies usually meaning up to 2 to 4 years old, depending on the airline. Sometimes kids under 12 pay less. But what about teenagers? Do they always pay the full price like adults? Or are there airlines that have discovered this attractive market segment? Interestingly, some airlines are starting to recognize the potential of offering discounts for teenagers. Scandinavian Airlines, for instance, has a unique youth ticket program for travelers aged 12 to 25. This program often provides significant discounts, sometimes up to 70% off standard fares, and allows teenagers to enjoy flexible travel at a fraction of the cost. It's a fantastic way to make flying more accessible for younger travelers who are still too young to qualify for student fares. But Scandinavian Airlines isn't the only airline taking notice of this age group. Emirates, Air France, and Lufthansa offer student discounts that sometimes extend to younger travelers with valid school IDs. While these discounts are officially targeted at students aged 16 and above, they can occasionally benefit teenagers who meet specific criteria. For low-cost carriers, the situation is a bit different. Budget airlines like Ryanair and Wizz Air don't typically offer special fares for teenagers. However, their low base ticket prices make them an affordable option for young travelers who want to explore new destinations without breaking the bank. While you might not get a discount, the overall cost can still be much cheaper than flying with a full-service airline. So, while dedicated teenage fares are rare, there are ways to find deals if you know where to look. From youth tickets on Scandinavian Airlines to student-focused offers from Emirates and Lufthansa, airlines are slowly realizing that teenagers represent an untapped market. And if you're willing to hunt for promotions or travel during off-peak times, you can often score a great deal, even without a formal discount. Traveling as a teenager has never been more exciting or accessible. Airlines are starting to focus on young, adventurous travelers, offering options to make your journey fun and affordable. If you have watched this video so far, thanks for watching. I created this video to share my experiences and show how airlines handle age rules differently. I also wanted to connect with a younger audience, those excited about exploring the world on their own. You can download the full list of airlines and their age restrictions right here in the descriptions. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Thank you and see you soon.